Hey guys, Hannah Bell, family lawyer, with a special Mother's Day edition of the Family Law Pro Tip. I knew you were all waiting. What are we gonna do, Hannah, if you don't tell us on Mother's Day? Because if you remember, if you've been with me this long, I was thinking about it. Last year, I was like ankle deep in a parking lot looking for a clarinet reed in the like monsoonest monsoon I've ever seen in Austin. So anyways, it's kind of cloudy though, but it's dry. And I was thinking, okay, what's the best advice I could give in thinking about how to really make Mother's Day special for the women in your lives, to really knock it out of the park because of the great woman that's in your life, whether it's your spouse, your ex-spouse. If you're like that kind of a really enlightened individual, that is A+, good for you. Maybe the mothers-in-law, your own mama, your sisters-in-law, sisters, whatever. Okay, what could we do for these women to really make them feel treasured and special? And what I kind of kept coming back around to was, what if we didn't focus so much on what the mothers do for everyone else? I mean, that's part of it. Like, thank you for everything you do for me. I think, yes, like that is a good thing to say. And hopefully you're saying it every single day to the women in your lives. But I'm thinking a little bit more about speaking and getting to the heart of who this mother is as a person. There's so much more than a mom, right? There are these balls of fire and ambition and love and dreams and passions and anger and sadness and happiness. And so much of that takes a second fiddle, I think, in our appreciation to them as a mom. But what if instead we celebrated who they are as women, who they are uniquely as a person, a whole person, not just a mom? Because being a mom is great, right? I'm a mama and it is great, but I'm so much more than that. And so are any of the mamas that I know. And I think a lot of times what gets missed and by children, I think there's nothing better you could do as a spouse than for Mother's Day in front of your children, talk about who your spouse is as a person. Help them to see moms as whole, real people with real wants and dreams, not just this unit that sort of serves everybody else in the house, right? That's part of what they do because that's who we are usually, but there's so much more than that. So acknowledge that, pour into that, highlight it, and I'm telling you, you will knock it out of the park. Make her feel like a whole woman, a whole person that is seen. She will save that letter, email, card, text message, recording, video for the rest of forever. She'll be talking about that, bragging about it to everybody. What if you could get your kids to record statements and things that they notice about your wife, your spouse, your ex-spouse as a person? Not just because you do my laundry, because you are brave and strong, because you're a business owner, because you are compassionate, you help other people. I noticed this thing that you did. That's the sort of person you are. We turn these mothers and focus on them as models, not just on sort of like the servanthood aspect of this, not the selflessness. Let's let this a time to sort of them just revel in who they are as a person, who also is a mother, and who chooses sometimes to put a little bit of that stuff or a lot of that stuff on the back burner to serve your family and to be there for everybody and be all those things, be the home, be the touch tree of the family. Let's talk about her as a full woman, and I'm telling you, it's gonna work, all right? And if anybody would like share ideas or share what you did or had your kids do, or especially like in the co-parenting situation, woohoo, then yes, you too. I think it would be super duper interesting. So, hey ladies, happy Mother's Day. I got you. It's a wild and it's a crazy ride. We're in it together, and here's hoping that Mother's Day is awesome for you. Thanks, guys.